Hey, take your time, bro. Take your time, bro. We're about to get you on screen here. Yeah, we got Lucas Copp, everybody. He had a fantastic set, honestly, on Kill Tony, and we're bringing him on screen right now. Lucas Copp, can you hear us? Can you hear us? Hell yeah, we got you loud and clear. And honestly, I'm not just saying that. I don't just say that to all our Kill Tony bucket pools, but you had a fantastic set. You looked really confident on stage. You were loud and clear, and I really, really was digging your vibe.
Thank God. I was nervous as shit. So I think that being loud was compensation.
I kind of thought that too. It kind of seemed like a loud nervousness. Yeah, you were really shouting, like you couldn't control the volume of your voice, but like it was actually helped you. You seemed like to really take command of the stage.
Yeah, if you're loud, no one can tell you're terrified. Hitler taught me that.
Yeah, right. That. You got to be loud with bears and with Kill Tony crowds and a lot of stuff like that.
Who did you say taught you that?
Oh, Hitler.
That's what I thought you said.
That went over my head. Yeah. Wise man, they say. That's what they say. I don't know.
That's good shit.
Yes.
Good shit.
Well, yeah, thank you for coming on, man. Where are you broadcasting from right now?
I'm in a bar in Portland. This is where I do my open mic at. So I thought it'd be like poetic to do it in this corner here.
That's
while
cool.
They do sound check.
Can you see any fires from the back or front door of that place? Are there any fires visible from where you are? No fires.
No, it doesn't look bad. If someone crazy walks by, I'll put the camera on them.
Okay. You were saying that the place was on fire, though. So
yeah. Portland has got to be a crazy city to be in right now. You definitely expressed that during your interview. Have you spent all 4 years doing comedy in Portland?
Yeah, I started like in a college town in Eugene, which is like 2 hours from here, where U of O is. But most of it's been in Portland.
Nice.
It's really not that bad. I just didn't want to defend it.
Yeah, and you were in Austin. You were in Austin. You gotta dunk on Portland when you're in Austin. You got to know where you're at.
Yeah,
you got to read the room.
I'm not defending this place. Fuck no. That's crazy.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Hell yeah. And I loved your joke about Dr. Seuss emotionally abusing his wife. That really made me laugh out loud because that is just such a funny mental picture.
Yeah, I wanted to know if you had any more
limericks.
Any more limericks from that. Since you only had a minute.
I've been writing them like I wrote that joke in Austin because I was inspired by how psycho Austin comics are. They just say the craziest shit I've ever heard. And I was like, I got to write crazier things.
Yeah, I forget what he said. He had a couple great ones, though. But I just remember I wrote that one down because I liked that joke a lot.
Redfish, bluefish are gaining weight, bitch.
Yeah. Hey, the Seuss man. And, you got to – Tony actually said you did very good as a bucket pool. Like, Tony really, really liked you. Did that mean a lot for you?
It did. I was like, thank God, honestly. I'll go outside here. This is a funny place to do an interview. I'm kind of dumb.
All good. Take your time, bro. Take your time, bro.
No worries.
We're kind of getting a little tour of your venue. I like it.
It's a good place. It is a good spot.
Yeah.
It's jazzy, right? It's jazz night now.
So when's your spot tonight? You're going on stage tonight?
No, I went up yesterday. I do my shit every Tuesday. They just have like a lot of other things going on. I like to come here. I live right down the street, so I can host my show and get super drunk as the night progresses.
Nice. That's your spot right there.
Stumble home. Yeah, it's amazing.
Nice.
But it did. I did really like that Tony complimented me as I left. Because like I was really nervous, and just hearing something like that, it feels good leaving the stage with that, like some type of confirmation.
Were you getting like queer vibes from that? Like right at the end of the interview, like a little wink? Was there a number in the joke book? Did he write his number down in the joke book? I feel like he was coming on to you.
I think we loved each other. It was mutual. I was like, damn, this is kind of a beautiful moment between us.
Yeah, he was like, hey, he comes from a gay a household, right? What'd you say? Didn't you say you had like a gay dad? Your father's gay or something like that?
No,
I said my dad was on meth, but I think he said I was wearing a Dallas Mavericks jersey and an LA hat. He was like, you must be confused. I was like, I might be gay too.
Right, that's
what you said.
He was like, thank God.
I did like the story of you wearing the Houston Rockets jersey in Dallas, or I think it was San Antonio or something like that.
And yeah, Dallas. That totally made sense. I totally would have gone and bought a jersey too.
Just any basketball jersey, you
don't want those looks.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was stupid because I have like a vintage Rockets jersey and it has Clyde Drexler on it, and I thought that was cool because I'm from Portland. I was like, fuck it, I'm in Texas. I'm going to a game. I gotta wear some type of Texas jersey. Yeah. That was wrong. That was really wrong.
Damn. Oh my God. Yeah, you had a lot of great moments with the interview. Shane seemed to like your stuff. Are you a big Shane fan?
I am. I just finished his Tires show too. That's why when I was like behind the curtain, I heard Shane's voice and I like tried to pretend it wasn't him. I was like, it's not Shane.
Oh yeah, and
Not
any
even gonna
stories from being just on the scene? Any stories you can tell us behind the scenes stuff that stuck out to you?
From Austin?
Yeah, like being behind the stage, Kill Tony. Maybe you saw Ron White scurry by backstage, or a Joe Rogan appearance, or anything
from
like
poor,
that.
From poor choices going on over there.
Yeah, that bar from across the street. Any type of insight you can give our listeners to the true bucket pool experience.
Well, you get pulled, and I was the first pull, so I was with my friend. Me and two of my friends went to Texas together, and we spent a week in Austin. And my friend got up at the mothership, and so we were like talking to him, like trying to get the rundown of what that was like. And while we were talking about that, the dude came up and just said, "Lucas Copp, you're on Kill Tony." So I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yes, that's how they say it. Lucas Copp, you're on Kill Tony. That's how they announce it. That's great.
It is. So I was like, "Oh shit!" You got to run across the street. I had to put all my stuff in a bucket, and it happened so quick. Like I put all my stuff in the bucket. I got frisked. I turned left. I go down the little hall. Turn right, and I'm behind the curtain. And I was just hearing Drew Nickens like murder. Like,
oh my god,
it sounded so crazy. Like it sounded like shit was falling off people's tables, and I was sitting there like, "This is crazy. I got to follow this." And the dude in the thing was like, "You'll probably be fine."
So Drew Nickens is murdering the crowd. You've seen it.
He was. It sounded great. It sounded really crazy from behind the curtain.
I still don't really know what I think about the whole Drew Nickens thing, but he comes out with the energy, and the energy alone, he's just like, "Hey," like he just commands so much attention. But he's a regular now.
He's really
he did his thing.
He's cool. He walked by me. He didn't say anything. He said, "You're gonna do great, man. You're gonna do great." He dapped me up and then just walked by.
He's a very nice guy.
All right.
He
was. So I was like, cool. That's why I went up yelling even more. I was like, fuck, I gotta be crazy too.
Yeah, he really is like a Goonies monster type of character. Just like a great pal, great encourager, but kind of scary, kind of hideous. Yeah. I like him. I like him.
We saw him at an open mic, and I remember just listening to him. I was like, this guy's crazy. And then I just went back to drinking. Because like there's no one at the open mic, so you don't know who's really gonna pop. Like you can do great. You can't really do great at an open mic in front of two comics that are drinking.
Yeah.
But then you take that same guy and place him in front of that crowd. He's a star. It's crazy.
Exactly. The crowd was hot. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Jack, you got anything written down for Lucas Copp here?
Yeah. I was just wondering about the trucks, man. How many trucks you got? How many trucks you driving, dude?
How's the truck driving business?
Oh, shit. I'm not really. It was just hard. My job's kind of hard to explain. Like I unload. I work on the dock, so I drive a big semi truck and they load the shipping containers on it. Or like I drive brand new cars off of ships. Or like I delash the containers so people can unload them. And like I do I get a different job all the time. It's like a union job. It's kind of hard to explain in a high pressure situation.
If you're one of those guys like picking different jobs off of like one of those sites where you're like, I don't feel like taking this one, but I'll take that one.
You go to I'm trying to get into the union, so I just pull up and I just get whatever jobs the main dudes don't want, the actual union dudes. So I have to kind of pay my dues until I'm actually in it.
Gotcha.
Kind of thing. Cool. So I don't know. I knew that question was coming. I was like, fuck, I don't want to explain this right now.
At least you knew that was coming. A lot of people up there are like, what? I don't do anything. Yeah, you seem to at least like you watched the fucking show before.
Yeah, he was proud of his truck driving skills, and I believe him. He's good.
I can drive a goddamn truck pretty well.
Yeah,
and I'm also wondering, did everyone at your local spot that you're at right now, did they see the Kill Tony performance? Are they hype? Is everyone excited?
Oh, yeah. They wanted to have like a whole viewing party. And I was a little nervous for the viewing party. Oh, yeah,
because it's going to come out in 2 weeks. Yeah. Or it did come out in 2 weeks. So, yeah, you did the viewing party? I'm here now. I'm here.
I was like, nah, let's not do the viewing party. Canceled it. They were going to do it at like my favorite venue in the main room on the big TV. And I was like,
Who's the number one comic at your spot?
The number one comic, I would say Adam Posse.
Okay, Adam Posse. So, so that did not elevate you to number one?
No.
Not quite.
No, our comics are good. Here we go.
Because I'll be honest, out of all the bucket pools that we've interviewed, I feel like you actually have a shot. This guy actually has a shot. Like you had a great Kill Tony appearance, great jokes. They were kind of like dark, but I liked dark humor. Yeah,
confident as hell. And I wanted to say, when you come out strong, yelling, not too strong like the other guy, who I won't comment on too much because I don't want to be mean.
Oh, come on, just say it.
No, there's no need. But strong. I like that. I was like, this guy grips me immediately. Pay attention to this guy.
No.
Yeah, you seem like a actual practiced comic. I can tell you actually like the art form. Any plans for the future? Any big gigs coming up?
I want to do. I did Laugh Factory too. Like that night, we drove to Arizona that night. Like we did Kill Tony, and then we got in the car and drove 14 hours to Phoenix. And then I did Laugh Factory I drove from Phoenix to LA. I did Laugh Factory. So now
That's what I'm saying. No surprise to me. You seem like
trip.
you're really committed. That's awesome, man. Wow. Phoenix to LA.
It was like a whole road trip. We were on the road for 2.5 weeks. Me and my two friends is in this car that smelled terrible. We stayed in an Airbnb that cost like $250 for a week with roaches. We did it. We did the comedy thing. And I want to do it again this summer, but I want to do it in the upper part of America with like the mountainous whites. You know what I mean? Like Colorado, Montana, Idaho.
They like comedy. Those are great comedy towns.
A lot of whites up there too.
They do.
Let us know when you do it on the East Coast. On the East Coast, we'll come out.
Yeah, seriously. Do some Wild Whites of West Virginia. You ever do that? You ever go out to West Virginia, do some comedy?
I would love to.
Yeah, there's some wild ones.
The
West
real
Virginia
South.
must be huge.
All that. Yeah, I really want to go to the East Coast, but I'm kind of working on my coast first, and then I'll move away.
Yeah. I'm really hoping you get noticed because I think that you actually deserve some success, man. You had a great set. And what are some of your early comedic influences? Any movies, comedy movies you liked growing up, or just comedians?
If I'll talk, I think it's because I'm 25, and I think my first comic. I remember the first comic I watched was Kevin Hart. Like I watched like Grown Little Man or something as a 6th grader, and it like blew my mind.
He
like,
was
I remember
funny.
crying, laughing.
He is funny. Yeah,
he was amazing. And so he's kind of like my first guy. I loved him, and his movies were good too. The stand-up was just great.
Mm-hmm.
It's good he owned up about his wife.
But
what?
I'm just being silly.
I don't even know about that. Yeah,
I'm just.
He did own it. J. Cole made a song about it. He owned up.
What the hell?
He's
I
a good
know
man.
nothing about that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
He faltered.
He's faltered.
So just Kevin Hart. That's the whole influence for Lucas Copp. Kevin Hart.
I go Kevin Hart. My favorite comics now, though, it's Bill Burr, Dave Chappelle. I try not to watch comedy as much because, like, I love Bill Burr so much. Like, I started doing Bill Burr isms. I'm not sure if you guys ever experienced that. Where you watch the comics so much, and it's like, oh, I'm doing like all his little like.
He was like, dude, white women, dude.
Yeah,
my wife's black.
So I've been which I love. It's funny, but like, and I started sitting on the stool like Dave Chappelle, doing like the swivels. Then like I noticed myself doing that, and so I try not to watch the same comics over and over again. Now that I do it,
that's a good idea.
Those are my two.
That's a good idea because you'll start biting from comics. You won't even know it. Like the last guy, maybe you ran into him. We did Trey on stage before you. Did you run into Trey on stage? He was on the same episode of Kill Tony as you were.
His name is Trey on stage.
That's what his stage name was. He came on after you because you were one of the first bucket pulls. But maybe you ran into this guy at Poor Choices. But he said he had a bunch of haters for his set. Because he had a joke that actually you can Google it. Like, what's the joke? How do you kill a gang of clowns?
Go for the juggler.
You go for the juggler. A lot of people are giving a hard time for that. But that's kind of a different thing anyway.
Is that the bloody leg guy?
He wasn't the bloody leg guy.
He was not.
Big old fireman dude.
I was fascinated by the fireman dude. That's funny.
Yeah, he was cool though. I like Trey. I like you. You did a good job, man. You all got any more questions for Lucas Copp?
I think I got it.
Ah, man, thanks for coming on. I wanted to say if you had anything you wanted to plug or anything you had going on lately, you could tell the world. Here's your time. What you got?
Yeah. If you're ever in Portland, come to there it is. Come to Monteville. My hat's covered. Come to Monteville Station.
Nice.
Come to Monteville Station every Tuesday at 7 p.m. It's the most popular open mic in Portland, Oregon. We have about 50 comics every week doing 3 minutes. And we go late. It's amazing. And other than that, follow me on Instagram. I don't stop. I'm gonna probably doing this for years.
Yeah,
Lucas G Copp 73 on Instagram. 2 P's in the Copp. Don't forget that.
2 P's.
Yeah, your Instagram is actually really funny. I count as a comedian. I love that.
You definitely do. I want to say it looks beautiful in Portland. What's the temperature there? It's hot as fuck over here.
It's hot over here. It's like 95 today.
Oh, whoa, it looked good. It's probably less humid than it is here. Appreciate you coming on, brother.
What are you guys? Are you guys comics? Are you guys podcasters? What is this? What is
just podcasters? Just podcasters. This is really like a time capsule, as we say. We just kind of do this for ourselves. We're just like 3 old friends, and we love Kill Tony. We just decided to start reaching out to bucket pools, and we feel like it's a good angle. You know what I mean?
It is. Well, shit. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, appreciate you coming on. You seem like a cool dude. Subscribe if you want. We'll make some clips out of this footage, and really appreciate you coming on. Lucas Copp. Go follow him on Instagram. He's a funny dude.
Hell yeah, Lucas Copp. Thanks for coming on, brother.
Later, bro.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
Have a good rest of your day.
He deserves a.
I really gotta pee.
Hey, these peaches are going right through Jag. Hey, you know who else was a peach? That Lucas Copp. He was a real
What
peach.
a nice guy. He reminded me of Pedro Pascal, man.
Wow, really?
Yeah, have you seen Pedro Pascal's
Yeah,
face?
yeah, the face. Yeah, he was like a buzzed hat-wearing Pedro.
He's like a Spaniard. He's like a Spaniard. I hope I'm not. Maybe he's Italian. Maybe.
Well, Lucas. I was trying to. He said what his nationality was on the Kill Tony interview. So I left that alone, but I can't remember what it was.
This picture of him looks like he is like a white guy, but when you really look at him, he's not a white guy at all, is he? But enough about Lucas Copp. Thank you, Lucas Copp.
He was fun. I found myself stalling a little bit with him, but it was fun. He was a cool guy.
I agree.
We've been doing good. We're 3 weeks in a row with these Kill Tony Bucket Pool interviews. I mean, this is cutting edge stuff. We're like the new thing on the internet. Red Bar is going to be talking about us before you know it.
Hopefully he doesn't call me a gay word.
People are going to start destroying us. Oh, yeah.